Started? Guess yes. Very nice indeed. Okay, welcome everyone again. After a week, after like 2 weeks of break, finally F2 streams came back. Gniewko did a nice commentary. But I'm here literally every week, so with me no problem. Okay, let's go. 14 drivers on the grid. 13 because I did this big spectator. We are missing Mikolitsi, we are missing Pleasant Ball. Okay, Jasper made it. the quali. I keep inviting people. Okay. I need just Jero and then. Honestly, I invited them like 15 times before. Now they're asking for the invitation. Okay, but never mind. A few minutes to start. Okay, just I don't know where is Tobop, and I'm going to invite Alexa in his place. Gniewko, I know where she is. Jero, I once invite. Ferrari is on the Grand Prix. Mikulitsi, where is he? But basically, okay, people are on the lobby, collecting them is very nice and easy. Okay, I got this invitation because yes. Come on. I'm gonna invite Top again. And the message from Discord. Mikulitsi almost forgot about the race. Where is Tobo, by the way? Okay, I'm going to invite Alexa. Another full grid, it would be nice. Okay, they got error. Not epic, but it happens. Okay, Gniewko in. I need to leave the lobby because Jasper has error. Okay, there you go. Let me finish the thumbnails, etc. I give the 2 minutes delay. Okay. Jasper cannot join. Okay, I go out from the lobby. Hope they will invite me as soon as possible. Just waiting for it. Yes, I got it. Okay, Tobop isn't in. He isn't even active. Now I need only to invite Jasper, a reserve driver of Ginger, and there we go. Okay, people are literally spamming. Ginger, Ginger, Ginger. Okay. Okay, well, we have Jasper. Now I only need that one racing point, but we have 2 minutes delay, so we can wait. Okay, literally everyone is inviting me. This is so funny. Okay, people are clicking ready already. I just missed one racing point. Top up gets unreported abstention. And that's the second one. So if he will not appear without any notification, he goes out. Wow. We're just waiting for one reserve. Okay. So basically Renault just cleaning the grid. I click spectate. So we have 19 drivers confirmed. Okay, let me do the job. Please write some messages on the chat. Okay, people are getting ready. I'll let them do that. Lexa is faster and Ginger is faster, so we know now. We have the full grid. So basically, we now start the race, you know. Let me finish the description. I go back to the chat. 3 minutes late, but still very nice space. Okay, my channel. Where is the Monaco Grand Prix? Here it is. Okay, let's go. Finally, I hope, finally. So basically, fourth race of the season has started. I see some messages from Durant, Houseman. Finally, I can read them. Hello, everyone. Welcome in Svetlana on the French Grand Prix, fourth race, season 3 of VRF. Welcome. In reality, to be honest, French Grand Prix is like procession. You just watch how drivers go 2 seconds to each other and nothing changes through all the race. Unless there's a carnage at the start. But in Ero, in season 1, we had so exciting races. There were like 5 people fighting for the 3rd place at the end. 4th, sorry. And it was very interesting battle between them. Now we have dry weather. Okay, and yeah. One thing, it was like the rain at the very end of the race of the season 1. In season 2 we had no race in France. Tires fitted, please. Okay. Okay, tires fitted. Now let me turn everything like I do that. Okay, you got it. Only Good Guy and Frankenstein on hards and Mikulicz on medium stress is on softs. Jared was the first to come on track. And okay, that should suit. Very nice. Basically, I'm gonna advertise the stream right now. About the reserve drivers, I can tell you that Frank Lucas is racing for the third time in a row again, in Racing Point this time. Going further, we have a reserve in... Yes, in Renault, it's Ginger, who is in Renault today replacing Isai. And that's all from the reserves. We have 18 full-time drivers today. Very nice. I like this one. So yeah, what I can say, let's start the hot laps. Ah, I'm showing you Plasmable in the garage. Okay, let's go back to normality. It's Jerome starting his lap through the turn 2. It goes very nice. Welcome everyone on the broadcast. Hope you enjoy this live stream. Unlike Monaco actually, Jerome not the fastest sector 1, but it's like logic. So many yellow flags in the sector 3. I can see one Williams. Okay, never mind, because some people are starting their laps. They wanted to make some space. And what we've got? We've got Giro in the sector 2 right now. Coming into sector 3, it's 52.6, so it's like challenging time. But Ferrari is much faster, 52.3. There is one racing point there. It's Allenvor, 52.2. Very nice. But I'm going back to Jeroen because he's the first one to make a lap. My name is Matty P. Don't remind me about him. We know what he did. Everything was like easy to see. He's banned permanently. He will not race anymore here, and that's a fact. And we have Jalen Williams. And Jaren does the fastest lap of the quali, but we know 130.7, but Ferrari goes 130.2. That's it to Alan Vall. And he's done the fastest lap again with 130.0 at 87. Frank Lucas is finishing his lap, the only American grid today, 132.8, getting 5th place. Best league, I agree. Okay, Bunny Rabbit is already disqualified from the session for the wrong way. I don't know where it happened. Maxter does the fastest lap 129.5, so it's easy pole again. He wasn't there on crash. Okay. I don't get it. Ranker's time 132.9, but he goes on hard, so it's like pretty easy to understand. Mikulitsi, I've seen one of his replays from Apex Online Racing evaluation race where his controller completely crashed and he went straight to the wall. Fortunately, there was no damage in this race, so we only needed to change something and he went back to racing, I guess. But I hope this controller will work today. It was like one time lag, I guess. He goes 131.7 P10, but on mediums. On softs he could be at least P7, I guess. Nursen is on out lap. And Luke was letting by, okay. He was letting by Javier, trying to give him the slipstream. He's doing it again. And let's see Javier's lap because they have good chemistry, I guess. Doing slipstream twice on the one straight. I know it's separated by a chicane. But any fun facts about the French track? I told you already. Boring procession, but not in Ero because none of the tracks in Ero are boring. I mean, that's a fact. Javier goes to the last chicane. He's on the turn 15. Coming to the main straight, and what's kinda love? What it's gonna be? It's 131.7. So it could be much better. Wow, DSQ from getting out of a spin. Okay, weird. Weird things happening, but it's ERO. The main part of VRF. Why they are slow? I mean, I guess Javier is slow this time, but it's France 129.5. So as you can see, max row Le Mans. Just started watching the V504 like a month ago, and I learned to this word Le Mans, and I'm now overusing it. Okay, but let's go back to the action of the track. Plausible having problems coming out of turn 10. He's doing 53.1 on medium tires. What about Jody? He's starting his lap. Nurluzer is just behind Plazen. So I'm heading to Nurluzer as soon as possible after Plazen does a lap. Ferrari is there. Wait, coming to the pits, I guess. It's Javier. Okay, another slide made by Plausible. And he goes to the DRS. Got a switch now real quick to Nurluzer. Plausible goes P10 with 131.4. Nurluzer goes P8 with 130.8. 10 minutes to go right now. So I'm going to leave you with Jordi and see the standings of Ero F1 League after before this race actually. So Maxro is the only one who did 3 podiums in the 3 races. So he does 100% of the podiums in this season. Like an F2 actually. Twice P3, once with victory in Monaco. 56 points he's in the standings. But then we have runner-up of Allenborg who has 45 points currently. Ferrari is doing another lap, so we can watch him. Luke, who didn't start in Monaco, has 44 points right now, and he's third. The good guy is 4th with 34 points. Jesper is has 30 points. He's P5. Mikulizzi 27 points, first spot in Monaco this season. Plausible 21 points. Axel 14 points. I say 12 points. And Gniewko, Drankenstein, and Willem Penoza, who is a new reserve driver in Monaco. They all got 6 points till today. So who is going to be 10th driver to break 10 points barrier? I don't know. I bet it's going to be like Drankenstein or Gniewko, or maybe Nurluzer will finally wake up, or Javier. I don't know. Meanwhile, Ferrari doesn't make a lap, but Axel has the fastest sector 1. Ginger does 130.0 coming into 2nd place. Only Jesper, Jolty and Luke doesn't have the fastest, doesn't have the hot lap. Epic. Another word I'm overusing, honestly. Very nice attendance, by the way, 14 people. It's what I like, it's what we like. To see people racing here in ERO. Very nice attendance indeed. Love this. Currently access on the sector 3. The McLarens are doing pretty well in the constructors standings, as they lead there, as they have 70 points. Red Bull has 55 points, they are second in the standings. Third is Racing Point with 52 points, 46 has Ferrari. Literally everyone can fight for the title here. Bring... Okay, Livanov, okay. I was actually 7th, very nice surprise indeed. He did 130.6 and he's 7th. Maybe he will make a comeback to his place from season 1 while he was scoring points literally every race. And his best place was 6th, 3 times in season 1. Like, currently Luke has invalidated lap. Who is now doing the lap? Now it's Allen for 129.4. We didn't see that, but he's done the fastest lap so far in the quali. 129.470. Pretty nice result. Ginger also did a pretty good lap, 129.6. Was F1 better than F2? Illuminati. Like, everything is possible. We did double points in Monaco. And now the only one driver did points in France. It's not your fault, Libanov. But P8 for myself. Like, I did 4 points 3 times in 4 races. I didn't even expect anything like this. Now Mikulicki does the 6th place and we have 6 minutes to go. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, Jasper's on the outlap, but he's pushing now. It's Pleasant Ball, but he's on the sector 1. Where's the good guy? He's on the sector 2, finishing it. Bruh, yes. It's right. Okay, good guy, 3 tenths faster. He's going to be ahead of his teammate. By the way, Vettel seems to not be as decent as usual this time. Only P12 and P13. But these are equal cars, so everything can happen here. By the way, going out of the Ero topic, when is Apex Online Racing season starting? Just in case, I wanna know. Okay, good guy comes to the main straight, and he does 131.0, beating his teammate, as I promised. He's ahead of Plausible. Is Mikulicki doing another lap? No. It's Jody starting, okay. Plausible goes to the main straight, turning on the RS. What it's gonna be? It's 129.9, and I said that Red Bulls are not decent this weekend, but Plausible does P4. Ferrari, about him I'm gonna say something because he collected no points. He has 10-second time penalty for this race due to getting out of this lobby in Monaco Grand Prix. Like on purpose, not like disconnection because of error. But he seems to score some nice points today. The good guy completely cuts the chicane as he will probably wants to just go to the pits. About the best tires, okay, let me check this out. Only Frankenstein and the good guy didn't make a lap on softs. Frankenstein's putting medium, starting his lap. Where is he? I don't know. But Ferrari doesn't beat his best time, but he doesn't get into a better place, staying P5. But still pretty nice result. Okay, Jasper did P9, I see this one. But we're following Javier Jody. Jody has invited at lap time, so like pity. Ferraris are not also doing well this quali as Javier is P15, but he is improving his lap. Luke is starting. Mercedes isn't better as Mikulicki is P8 and Jody is P18. Literally the title contenders this season. They were supposed to be title contenders, but Mikulicki only 1 podium and he's P6, so not that bad, 27 points. But Jody has not scored any point till today. Maybe this is the race when he breaks barriers. And finally score points this season. Okay, because he was second in the last season, almost getting a title. Okay, Javier is finishing his lap. As you can see, he's driving his wheel very well. Now he's improving himself a lot, I guess. Not even only 2 tenths, okay. It's not what it meant to be, but Luke is finishing his lap too. Bruh, what if Lutbus is not driving not... What if Lutbus is driving not guy at lol? Maybe? Okay, something is going on the chat, but let's see. Look, P7, 130.2. It's only 1 minute to go. I just realized 1 minute to go. Plausible is literally trying everything to cut the corners and go for the lap as soon as possible. Jolty P12 130.7, but on the worn softs. But he may choose different tires for the race. Gerard and Loser are very close to each other. Ahead of them stays Gniewko. Good guy is on the sector 3 already. Everyone is now warming up. Only Max Rowe, Ferrari, Axe. Okay, let's go to Mikulicki. Is he starting his lap or Edzax? He's ending. But I don't think. Maybe next time. Okay. Jasper retired from the session, so he will not beat his P10. He retired from the garage, I see. I will retire too. And Jern with Nurlus are warming up, they're making place for each other. Drankenstein also retired from the session. They doesn't hope anymore for the better result now. The Alphas are starting their hot laps. But let's go to Miko. From the sector 3 starting it. Maybe someone's closer to the finish line, not Ginger. It's one of the Ferraris. Luke is pushing still, but it's 1:39, so we don't make any comments about that. The qualifying has ended. Frank Lucas is not making his lap better. Same as retired drivers Ferrari and Max Rowe. But who is going to take the pole position? It's still between not Ginger because he's invited at lap time, but what about Allen for? He's not pushing anymore, he's invited at lap time, I just realized. Plaza was the sector 3. Where's Gayet? Invited. Mikulicki does P6, just beating Ferrari by 60,000th of a second. Luke retired from the session. Gayet comes to the pit. So we will stay with Plausen. He's the only one actually to beat Alan Vor and Ginger and Max Rowe and Axe. By the way, top race for McLaren. P2 and P4 right now. Top quali, to be precise. Okay. Ball is coming to the main straight. Is he going to beat the pole position? No, but he's going to improve his lap time, but it's not giving anything. The Alpha teammates, the Alpha brothers are finishing their laps. The good guy comes 7th, Nursen does P11, Jordan does P12. So they are both starting in the 6th row. And that's the end of the qualifying session because Alan Rowe comes to the pit, Edzax comes to the pits. So these are confirmed standings. What I can say. Very nice, to be honest. So basically, Alvor makes the pole position, 1 additional point if he finishes the race. So yeah, confirmed standings of the quali. Allenvor does P1 and Max is just 31,000th of a second behind him. Ginger does 129.6, he's third. Axe is fourth with 129.7. But you can see how tight it is, 3/10 between P1 and P5. See good guy Ferrari guide and Luke finishing the top 10. Okay, let the race start because it's 4th race of the season starting right now. Drivers are putting these strategies currently. Who is going to be first? It's going to be... People are just wondering what to choose. Soft, medium, or what? Javier is first. Very nice. 1 additional point to the respects. +1 to speed. Okay. making the strokes. Okay, we already got the report. And this is why Max did not make the pole position. Okay. Wing mirror. I don't know what Maxter means, but we're starting the formation lap. About the F2 race. Well, what I can say, I wasn't caring about the winner, but it was Fireshot Ryan. I mean, I didn't care because I was focusing on my P8. And I didn't even remember. Paceman was second, doing second place this season. And Ero was third. About the person who always does before Houseman, he was P7. In that, not good at all. Okay. Going further, Natick, Filzu, then we had Brett, Houseman, myself, Jair and Jim Straff. Very interesting race. So basically, I just thought to have the result yesterday. It was like not the most boring race because we had safety car and 2v2 safety cars and Matti Pia crashing permanently to Ribedov and permanently finishing his career. If we can name this career. Okay, let me turn on everything. What I need. Let's see the tires. Okay, we have some like separated strategies because got it, Houseman, was in that weird race. But about the strategies, top 10 are doing softs because they have to, and the rest of the grid, so second 10 drivers, they are making mediums at the start. What a nice group. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's stay with this because Allenver is heading to the main straight right now. AI already took the control of these cars. I am finishing my tea. You can hear what's going on. Okay, guys, 27 laps are ahead of us. Everyone is now standing the grid. Van Rabbit at the end, Allenvor at the front. Allenvor is fighting for the championship this season. No one expected. Maybe. Okay, Mikulici expected this, but I didn't do it. Okay. So, when we will have the lights? That's the question. Now we got them. It's 3, 4, 5 red lights. Allenvor and Max on the grid, lights out and away we go, and Allenvor does much better start than Maxer, getting it to first place. But Maxer doesn't give up and there's a big crash between them. And this has to be a major penalty for Maxer, who's also spun what it was. The carnage at the start between the title contenders. But fortunately, Maxer is behind Allenvor, so this is like fortunate for Allenvor, and we have already safety car. This start was intense and we have another incident. What's going on? I mean, why Allenvor decided to break Gniewko's all front wing? Safety car at the start. Ginger is leading this race and 2 Red Bulls on the podium. Prasnable and Good Guy. Axe is 4th, Mikulici 5th, and Guy at 6th. Also Alphas are managing it very well. Jordan is 7th, 8th, Lucas 9th, Jasper 10th, Jody Javier, Allenvor, Gniewko, Maxro. And we had a major incident. It's going to be investigated as soon as possible, especially if we will have like podium chances for one of them, if it's going to happen. Loads of drivers are probably going to pit this lap, I guess. Let's see, position change. Allenvor and Max were mostly lost on it. Same as Ferrari also suffered in this carnage. But I mean, FFS. This is a penalty for Roxy. Okay, Ginger is heading to the pit. Same as Plausible and Ginger, they are going to get stuck in the pits. So many drivers are pitting, and Guy is now getting to a lead for this race. Just behind him there is Ero. What a mess. So many drivers pitting. 10 or something? That's 5-second time penalty. Okay. Literally 12 drivers pitted. Only... Who didn't pit? Only Guy is on soft and didn't make a pit stop. He's now leading the race. Very interesting. So now, what are your opinions on the chat about this incident between Max and Oliver? Just need to know. Who's in the fault or something? You at least have the replay. Okay, I'll watch this. I'll see this one. Because I also have the chance to see. And as we can see, Maxro does... Yeah, what? Let's see. Yeah, it was major incident and Oliver is going to get his penalty removed. I'm announcing it now. When the safety car going to the pits? Not this time. Okay. So basically, let's see the strategies for the new drivers. Most of them are going on hards, but Ferrari is putting softs, so he wants probably to push after the restart and then go for the hards and maybe to the rate of the race. That's my prediction. So basically, we will have safety car for one more lap. Drunkenstein is fighting wheel to wheel with Ginger during the safety car. Okay. This race is so intense that some drivers will try to each other, that there is going to be quarrel, there's going to be drama on conference. Okay, Mikulic got 5-second time penalty for Eagle on Ero flags. It's even getting more interesting right now. Ferrari to 10-second time penalty, it's going to ruin his chances. Sorry, because of the penalty cut for Monaco. Okay, one more lap with a safety car at least, but I would think it's time. Okay. Did this green light on the safety car mean that we are going to pit this lap? Okay, some interactions in the chat. Very nice indeed. How it looks from the back. Can't see a thing. Safety cars on the DRS straight right now after 10-7. Frank Lucas is doing very nice. I know he didn't pit, but he's P7 right now. What if he will keep this position till the end of the race? We came into the boring part of the race because nothing happens with the safety car. It's supposed to nothing happen. Is the safety car coming in to the garage, this sector, guys? And we know this. It's going... Yes, it's in this lap. I predicted it well. The green lights means that safety car is in this lap. So basically, Guide is in the race ahead of Gerard and the loser. I don't mind if they will finish in these places. Guide now pushes the full throttle, but as you can see, he has his speed limited. Okay, we'll head back to the race. Guide is pushing with the full throttle, but as you can see, his speed is limited. Safety car decides to go to the garage. And what is Guide going to do? Now we are starting the race again, and with problems with Jerome, who's going to be overtaken by his brother, I guess. I don't know. But we are back to racing, and Guide is extending his advantage ahead of two Alphas and Williams. and we have the top 4 actually Guyet separated from the driver static for the 3rd place from the rest of the group. As you can see, Jody will try probably to catch Jasper, same as Javier. Frank Lucas already losing a 2nd. Ginger and Plazenball are fighting with Drankenstein, and same as Frank Lucas, Drankenstein lost another place. What about Axel? He's P11, just waiting for the occasion to make a move. Frank Lucas fights with Ginger. It's going to be tough right now. There was contact between them, and Frank Lucas is spun. We were able to see this incident, but I don't know what to say. Yellow flag in sector 2, but no safety car meant to be. There's also another tough fight between Plazenball and Ginger. This time the 2 Dutchmen are fighting for the 7th place. Plazenball comes as a winner of it. But also another fight. But I'm back. As you can see, Axel is trying to overtake now Drankenstein. Into turn 1 they go. And what is going to happen? Drankenstein keeps the place ahead of the Frenchman. It's not satisfying the Axel anymore. He stays 10th. Okay, let's go to the front. I see some fans of a little Van Rabbit. But now Ferrari fights with Good Guy and gets into. Oh, we have spin made by the Good Guy, and he's coming. Okay, Frank Lucas is way behind, so no problems for anyone. Fortunately, it was like unfortunate spin, and also Ferrari does a contact with Luke. Okay, what about Van Rabbit? Peacefully on the P17, finding Nievko. Allen for Ferrari and Luke fighting each other for the 12th place. They're going 3 wide almost into turn 11. What a battle it's meant to be for the P12. We know it's a far place, but still. Max Allen for Ferrari and Luke are fighting for the 12th place. And it's hard, but kinda clean. Unlike... Okay, there was maybe a bit of contact between Max Allen and Ferrari and Luke. I don't know. Plazenball the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, Mikulitsy fights Axel now. He already has an advantage over a second to Luke. Jody has a 3-second time penalty. Mikulitsy goes inside. But he doesn't make a place up. Okay, where's the loser? What's going to happen between the brothers? I don't know. We know what happened between Isa and Guyet in Australia. It was weird between them, but it was the same as Red Bull twice did. Now Plazenball overtakes Javier into 6th place. And he does it very well. Okay, we also have another fight between Ferrari and Luke. Ferrari loses, wanted to gain a place, but he loses at all. 2 places, and Max is even going wheel to wheel. So 3 places before 1 corner and the 1 straight. What is going to happen? They're going wheel to wheel, but fortunately it's kinda clean. Very nice camera indeed. And okay, it was very close to think that Ferrari is going to spin, but it fortunately didn't happen. I seen some debris. Going to the further back. Man Rabbit tries to overtake Edzak this time. And we have Jeron with DRS to use on Guyet. Also, Ferrari goes to the pits, probably for the new tires and maybe front wing, let's see. Let's put something to the wardrobe. This time, okay, everything is done well. Ferrari goes out only with the new hearts. So like I thought, few laps on the soft tires and then we have glitched Ginger's engine. Okay, never mind. Loser at the end faster than Jeroen. He has DRS, but Jeroen has DRS too, so they are not going to gang to make the advantage smaller. But Guyet is overtaken by Jeroen. They go wheel to wheel, and Jeroen tries to go outside. Somehow he overtakes the Italian to make first place, and he's leading the race right now. What about Loser? Is it going to be? Is the guy to be overtaken? Yes, and he's gonna be overtaken, but he tries to go inside, only loses on it because Jasper is now close enough to find some space to get the third place, and fully Dutch podium is going to be currently lure vibes. Good to see Plaza not crashing into everyone. Interesting. By the way, where are the loaded online racing streams on the VRF channel? I mean, okay, Jasper has little problems with his connection, but I hope it will not matter. By the way, what happened on the loaded on iRacing if you are here? Because you said Pleasantville not crashing into everyone. When I went like curious. Everyone is saying hello. Another meme of Ero League. But what about the battles? Because it's more important than memes. Now, Pleasantville has DRS on Jody. Jody has DRS on Jasper. Jasper has on Guyet. Guyet has on both Alphas. And Alphas overtaking each other for the swap position. And Loser is ahead of Jero. And also Jasper overtakes Guyet for the third place. They are going wheel to wheel. And is Jasper going to get the third place? Yes, he does it. We can see Guyet's tires are worn. What's going to happen right now? Because Guyet's hit of Jasper again. Somehow he managed to get the third place back. Also, Pleasantville overtakes Jasper. Jody stays just behind the group. Yes. Okay, Jasper has lags. It makes problems right now. Also, Guyet comes to the pits. And he comes to the lead. Also, 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So now, okay, Ginger's engine is back to works. Javier is going 7th. Guyet, where he's coming to track behind the Toro Rossos, not ahead of Williams. The good guy also overtakes him. Only Frank because in Ferrari stays behind Guyet. Let's go back to the top. Jasper goes out into the outline of the corner. I don't know what I've said right now. But Pleasantville is faster than Jeroen. We have some problems. Let me pause the stream so it will not make any problems. Okay, Alex is fighting with Drunkenstein, gets the 8th place. Sam is on Mikulitsi. Max is also trying to find some space to look. Okay, what we can follow now? Actually, who? Okay, this looks better, but I will stay with the battle. Okay, we have so many lags, it's unplayable right now. Jeroen now will try to defend against Pleasantville, who tries to go to the inside line, but he defends his position, so he will stay second. Max are in the pits for the new tires already. So let's go back to the battle for the position 9. Ginger has 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And also good guys, way too close to Ban Rabbit to not overtake him. But what you get when you're working with Ero? Okay, that's some questions between the chat. Plausible fight with Jero, and I missed that, I admit. Plausible is head of Jero and just a confirmation. You also can see how Frankenstein is still very close to Axe. Axe cannot escape from the Turk. Also, Alan keeps just behind the two guys. We have so many lags. Okay, let me turn off the mic. I'll give you the battle for the lead. Show top 5. I'm showing top 5 already. And now Plausible, can he go to the lead? No, he still stays second behind No Loser. You can also see Alan very close to Frankenstein, but nothing changes there. Ginger stays 6. Also Alan overtaking Frankenstein here? Somehow he managed to do that. And now Plausible can overtake No Loser, getting it to the lead on the lap 11 of this race. Also Gerald fights with Jasper for the position 3. And we had a little contact between them. But fortunately Gerald stays alive, but Jasper loses the position to Jody because of this contact. And wow, Jasper is going so slowly, but what a move made by Ginger to get the 5th place. Even though Jasper seems to have slight damage, still very nice overtake. Liked this one, honestly. Ginger now tries to find some space for Jody to overtake. We'll stay with this battle. Plausible is much faster than the rest. Jasper goes to the pit, probably it's the new front wing. Plausible with another fastest lap of the race. Okay, Jody tries to find some space to overtake Jero, but it's not enough to get the 3rd place and remove the full Dutch podium. Jasper seems that he changed his front wing because he's P16 very far away, but you can see you see the gap? It's 16 seconds between P1 and P16. Max is the fastest up on medium tires currently. Okay, Alan has glitched engine, but it's still better than lagging cars. Jody overtakes Jeroen to get the 3rd place. So Ginger wants to join the party. Alan will now try to go to the 7th place. He does it outside the track, but still making the 7th place. This is going to be like intense quarrel. Okay, what's going to go to the lobby? I don't know, but Jeroen losing another place. No Loser goes to the pits for new tires. I guess it's going to be medium or hards till the end of the race. And he puts still no tires. Plausible leads by 5 seconds. Yes, calm lead. But it's melting. As you can see, it was 5.1, now it's 5.0. Slowly it will melt, I guess. Jeroen stays on 4th place. What about the further places? It's Luke fighting for the 8th place with Frankenstein. In the back we have Guyet and the Jasper in the 15th place. Literally You can ask any questions about the league, about F1, about anything in the chat. I invite you to do this. I recommend you to do this actually. On the chat, I will answer the questions, but please obey the subwoofer or something else. Just behave well in the chat. Okay, X is still following Alan Ward to find some space to get the 5th place. As I promised, Lewis have both hearts. But this is a disaster race for the Frenchman, because the best one is Axel with a 6th place. Another Frenchman on the grid, only Max, so only McLaren is the Frenchman. Jody coming to the pits. I guess it's time for you, Clausen. You'll get undercut. But he's still escaping from Ginger. Axel goes to 5th, okay. Niewko coming ahead of Jody, it's like easy to see. Same as good guy at Edzax. Maybe even no loser. Yes, no loser will also get ahead. What about the guy at... No. But he's fighting Jasper. As you can see, there are no fights at the front, so we will follow this. It's still something. What do you think to Bunny Rabbit's effort going from 12 to P14? Very nice indeed, but he's now P19, coming to the pits. And P20. Currently, Jasper is now trying to find some space to overtake Guyet. Is it possible to do it on this straight? Yes, he does it very easily. But Guyet tries to go inside. Not enough space to overtake Jasper back. Currently, still, now I'm watching Purple Frankenstein with you. What about the advantage between Platzenball and Ginger? Stays 5 seconds, and Frankenstein, yes, it's him coming to the pits. So now we went to the boring part of the race. It's 12 laps to go. Platzenball peacefully leads with about 5 seconds of advantage, but I guess it's time to pit for him. Okay, basically now Jasper is just behind Jody, so this is the chance for the Dutchman to overtake the Scottish. And Mercedes, very late braking made by Guy, almost crashing into both drivers. If you wanna see Bunny Rabbit, he's coming P12, 1.5 of a second behind Frank Lucas, so it's going to be a fight between them, at least for something. Did you realize that everyone is still going in lap 15? Okay, now it's very close between Jeroen and Alan Vor. They're going wheel to wheel and staying at their places. Jeroen is still on the podium. Pretty good effort. Platzenball still doesn't pit. What about Jeroen? Still on the track. Yellow flag to sector 3. It's Jasper who is spun. The 3rd driver of season 2 is now spun, and he probably... no, I guess he has slight damage of the front wing. Alvaro overtakes Jeroen meanwhile. But Jasper has a disaster. Maybe it was the fight with Guyet. Is he going to the pits? No, there's no reason actually, because his wing is not damaged anymore at all. What's up, everyone? Epico. This race is not Epico. Everyone is probably thinking about El Clasico, but it's still 1 hour to it. Bunny Rabbit with the 3 second time at full multiple warnings, same as Frankenstein and Ferrari. 2 warnings in 3 seconds. And oh, Dax tried to go outside to overtake Jeroen, but it didn't go. But it didn't work. So Gniewko tries to overtake the good guy. Okay, again Axe with Jero, and he's overtaken. Now Mikulici tries to look for space. It was very close to contact between them. Another battle we have. Gniewko against good guy. I show it once. Mikulici also trying to finally overtake Jeroen. Pleasant Ball is still not splitting, and he's still keeping his 5 seconds of advantage. Gniewko much faster than good guy in the straight, but not fast in the corners. You can see the advantage, the gap between them stays the same. And now Mikulici is much faster than Jeroen, and he's going to overtake the Dutchman. Yes, he does it. He's P5 right now. Very easy overtake. Lap 17 we have. When Dispensable and Jeroen going both to pit, and good guy. They actually have to pit because I guess their tires will not survive. Frank Lucas wanted the pits. Now that's the reason why he loses half of a minute. Basically this grid is so rioted that everyone can win the race, everyone can go into podium on the points. I'll not be surprised if every full-time driver, except Top if he will not appear, will score points this season, because it's too easy to do it. These people. He's closer than Gniewko to good guy. Actually, no one. Jeroen with 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Just reminding about 10-second time penalty for Ferrari, so he's now P18. Jody with 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings again. And Maxer is close to Gaiet. That's one of the battles we're gonna watch for sure. What about the position change? Actually, I wanted to see it. Max is 11 positions down, and he cannot literally go back to the top 10. And now Maxro goes easily, deals easy with Gaiet, getting into 12th place. Now look, overtakes also Jeroen, and he's now 6th. But Jeroen still stays very close. Anyway, it's lap 19. Everyone still races. Max Rokeski's new target, it's Jody right now. What about Axe? He's less than a second to Allenvor. Let's see the tires again. Only Jeroen still didn't make a pit stop, so he's going to soft at the end of the race, I guess. He has. And then he will push, I guess. Okay. Is Axe going to have DRS? Yes. And now he's faster than Allenvor. As you can see, he will probably gain like 2 tenths. Yes, I was right. Okay, let's see also. Actually, nothing. As you can see, Gniewko gained the most positions and Max lost the most. Any questions on the chat? What if Nieko overtake good guy now? He has an opportunity to get into outside line. But good guy did it better, managed to make it better, so he is a still. Plausible finally in the pits. But Ginger is currently leading this race. Plausible is pitting for the soft tires. So he's going to push at the end. Ginger is about to win the race. In F2, Renault won. What about winning in F1? Why not? Also, Jaren is a good guy, as I thought, they will pit. Plausible gets out of the garage on the 7th place, and his target is now Gniewko to get 6th place. Without Jeroen, he will go ahead of Javier. But, yes, easily. Good guy will stay behind. And they're behind both Hasses. Hasses swapped their position. No, they doesn't swap the position because Drakenstein was always ahead of Ferrari. And good guy got behind Jasper. It's going to be an overtake now. And it is very nice move that good guy did on Jasper. Let's see the tires. Okay, we know who will be overtaken next. I wanna see Plausible. He's much faster than Gniewko. 4 tenths in one corner. Max overtaking Jody into 5th place. But we know about major penalty for him because of the start. And also Alan will get his penalty removed because it was not his fault completely that he cut the chicane at the turn 1 at the start. Okay. Can good guy overtake 2 Hasses? Maybe 1 corner? Why not? He's much faster there. Plausible overtakes Gniewko for the 6th place. Gniewko goes to the pits for new hearts. And already good guy deal with Ferrari to get the 15th place. Gniewko, he's going to get out in the 13th maybe. And we can see there is a contact between Drunkenstein and good guy, but the only reason here is lack of the grip on these hard tires from Drunkenstein. We cannot blame the Turk about this incident, but good guy still manages to get to the position number 13. Gniewko 16th after getting out of the pits. And he's getting also 3-second time penalty. The standings are going to riot every time this one. Luke is getting 3-second time penalty. Another one. Jaren now is trying to overtake Kyle, but I guess with the soft tires it's going to be easy. Very easy. As you can see, guys, has completely no chance there. And right. Jaren is P10, maybe first point this season. Currently, we have Ginger peacefully leading, also good guy deals with Javier getting P12. Heading over a second, you lose a lot to the good guy because as you can see, already top 5 are going 20 laps on the hard tires. No battles, Gniewko against Drunkenstein. Okay, I'm going to finish this one. Drunkenstein goes outside line, then inside. They're fighting very nice. But Gniewko is much faster. Good guy makes the fastest lap of the race now. 1:32.7. He now gets the point for the fastest lap. Okay, Gniewko is way ahead. Let me see the race director. How many penalties has the top 5? 1 for Ginger. 1, actually 0 for Oliver. 0 for Axel. 1 penalty for Mikolitsi. Luke got 2. And Plausible has only 1 warning. It was very easy to get a warning in F1 with 18 in front. Now it's very hard, as you can see. Gniewko, very easy overtake on Javier on the straight. Already Plausible loses less than 4 seconds to Luke. Okay, so basically if there is something to watch, it's the drivers of tires trying to make a rush. Because they're much faster. Like Jeroen, who is just behind Jordi. By the way, is the history going to happen? Everyone's finishing the race. We had 2 disconnections at Italian Grand Prix in Season 1. So not everyone finished the race. Maybe this time! It has to happen finally. Jordi with 3-second time penalty again. Losing probably his points. The good guy have another 3-second time penalty, making his case to get points more difficult. Much more difficult that Jordi had another slide. Jeroen has to watch out if he wants to overtake easily. Maybe on the straight it's going to be done. I would push on Jeroen's place. He does it. He's P9 now. Just behind Maxrow. With another target. Basically, Axel cannot find a midfield to overtake Allenvor. As you can see, their tires they have the same age of 21 laps. They're going to be 22 soon. Also, Frankenstein, who has younger laps by 2 laps, younger tires by 2 laps than Javier, is about to overtake the Ferrari. It's like very weird weekend because, as you can see, not like Renault is leading, but I mean, the standings are rioting literally every race because you cannot predict in this league who can win this race or any race. Jordi is already very close to Jeroen, so Jeroen is losing the grip. Starting to lose the grip. Plausible has less than 3 seconds of loss to Luke. But now he has lack of fuel. Now he is safe about getting the position number 6. But what about the better ones? Okay, Frank Lucas is lapped by everyone. But he's racing still. Okay. Jordi stays 2 tenths behind Jeroen. Also, Frankenstein goes outside, but he cannot manage to overtake Javier right now. Max is closing to Allenvor. Also, Plausible is not getting the ERS. But what about Jordi? He stays there. Frankenstein is trying to find anywhere the space to overtake Javier. He is stuck behind. Cannot find a chance to overtake right now. Okay, Isaac has no chance to push. He has DRS, but he doesn't use it too much, and DRS too. He is still able to make a podium on his homeland. Home track. It's lap 25 now. I didn't even realize when the time came up, but now Jordi tries to overtake Jeroen into this place. What a move it was made by him. And the penalty is going to be removed because he was kicked up purse of the track. I've seen this one. What? A move made by Jordi. I know it was outside the track, but still. It was a bit pushed. And manages to make it in place. So, Frankenstein still cannot get the position number 14. Jeroen again ahead of Jordi. The fight between the young... Oh, there was a contact between them, but they are both spun. This means they are probably not getting points at all from this race, and I cannot say who is in folder. I honestly don't know. Someone is going to pit Gerard with another spin. He had a chance for a nice point. And he is now behind the Jolty. What's going on? Cool them tires, cool them tires. Okay, and Max is less than a second to the loser. Any thoughts about that incident? From what you could see? Ranked Detective Javier, finally he did it. Okay. Basically Max is much faster than the loser. As you can see, he's like eating him on the straight. And getting 7th place. But remember, that may be penalty like 10 seconds or something. Okay, Jeroen is out of the track and he's overtaken by Frankenstein, and also Javier is very close to make this. Jeroen is out inside line. And what a move made by Ferrari. Jeroen doesn't have the wing damage. Maybe there were worn tires, I don't know. And it's the last lap of the race already. Basically, what I can say, Ginger is 4.5 of a second ahead of Alan for Ed Axe, but remember that Alan's penalty is going to get removed as soon as possible to Riot, so it may riot the results. Can Axe get the 2nd place on track? Which is way too far, to be honest, to make anything. But what about the loser? He has the RS, he's closer to Maxer. John already on the 16th place, he had the chance for points. Really faster than Max on the straight. Okay, what about Axel? He's 2 tenths behind. I'm following Ginger's place on the track. Don't worry, I'll show him celebrating. Just for the 3-second time penalty, he's P70. Like Williams in reality. What is surprising? Max is in the podium. Okay, I need to switch to Ginger now, as I know Javier lost 2 places. But Ginger has done it! Winning the French Grand Prix. Alan was just ahead of Axe. I know about the penalty. It's about to be removed. Mikulitsi goes 4th. Luke doesn't overtake him. What about Placebo? Can he do it? He has worn tires. He's ahead of Luke on the 5th place. Now Maxer, no loser, but Maxer, remember that the major penalty coming for him. Guyet is on the 9th place, some bit of luck because of the Jolty and oh, nice slide by that guy, and he got 9th place. 11th place for Gniewko fighting with the winner Jolty. Somehow he manages to finish ahead of Jolty, and also Jolty has so many penalties that Frankenstein goes from P14 to P11, Jasper to P12, Ferrari P14, Javier Jeroen P16, P17, Edzax P18, Pan Rabbit finishing this race. And history happened. We have finally the race, the first one ever, that everyone finished from 20 drivers on the grid. History happened. Notice that. History happened. It's not the end. Damn Jolty P15, what a race it was. Ginger winning, but it's still doubtful because of the penalties. We need to remove one from Alan's account, but I think it's still not enough. Ginger can celebrate still. It's his first podium in Ero. Also, Axe finally manages to get the podium. Italy S1, no, but there were 2 disconnections. Now what we can say, Ginger, congratulations. Hey, congratulations, etc, etc. As he's the winner of the Grand Prix. Nick with Axe, Allen for Mikulitsi, Plazenball, Luke, Maxro, Nurloser, Good Guy, and Guy. That's the 10. Outside of it there are Frankenstein, Jesper, Knievko, Ferrari, Jody, Javier, Jero, and Edzax, Ban Rabbit, and Franz Lucas. Everyone finished. Jody next race banned for quali. I've seen this incident, we will investigate this one. Okay, so stop messaging. Finally I found the moment. I need to invite the podium to the party, not Maxro. Okay, so it was Alenvor, it was also Axe, and we will finish it with the winner of the Ginger. Okay, drivers are with little advantage. Okay, Ginger there. Finally, starting the conference. If drivers will join. Okay, I'm gonna see what's going. What? Okay, now just waiting for everyone. People join the conference and 2 minutes are... Yes, finally they're in.
Good evening. Hello.
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 So, I just need Alenvor now because I need to ask him about the incident at start.
Yes, guys, turn one. Coutinho, did you saw who was wrong at turn one?
It was unfortunate. I will send my POV, then we will see it.
I've seen everything at the start. I missed nothing.
I was driving behind Max. Then, all of a sudden, he gets hit by my front wing, but I was still just driving behind him, and then he like loses the car and spins into
me. And hit me.
Yeah, but he couldn't do anything about hitting you.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
That wasn't his fault.
And I want to remove a penalty because Coutinho, I got a penalty on the first on that accident because Max hit me.
I've seen this one. It will get removed as soon as possible. Okay. Actually, Ginger is safe with the win. It was kinda boring race, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, the safety car restart was fun, but then the guys were lagging all out of the world. I don't know what happened, but.
Like after the restart, Pleisen overtook me because he was on the mediums, and then I just had to overtake anyone, and when I overtook anyone, when I had overtaken everyone, Pleisen was like 5 seconds in front of me, and that was for the rest of the race, and then he pitted. But I just want to say Miku should have won.
No,
he was faster than me.
X pushed me to the limit on the last laps because he was getting closer. But he fucked it up every time on sector 1, the last turn for the straight. He was close and then I was a bit ahead, I don't know why. And then on the last sector he was quite close. And my ERS and my fuel was out.
My tires were 77% at the end, so that was quite a thing.
Mine 60.
How did you manage to make 60% of difference between the tire wear?
Because I'm better on tire, I don't know.
Yeah, my setup was really shit on the tires.
What was Axe's tire wear?
I don't know. Like 60, I think?
60, I think.
Yes, like me.
Yeah,
so,
I hadn't done France till since like October, so my setup was really shit.
By the way,
but fuck, guys.
Did you realize?
Happy? Yes.
Yes.
Did you realize that everyone finished this race?
F1.
Yes. I was like, the fourth to last, I was like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Everyone is still driving.
I was a bit aggressive on the overtakes because it was lagging all about, so I have to get the move done. I had to get the move done every time I get for it, so...
The low was really laggy.
Yes, maybe someone... Yeah, EXO was host, so maybe that was the thing. I don't know.
So
Maybe Nico has to host. I don't know. Or Coutinho is okay when he hosts, but he left. The man Exa was hosting.
did really Axe hosted the lobby? I thought it was me, but I didn't. But I forgot that I was hosting. That I left the session. By the
Yeah,
way,
but-
Like the lobby was so laggy, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was not to do. Every time I was overtaking, I pushed them wide. It was aggressive because I had to make the move done. Because it was so dangerous to drive behind some drivers. Yeah, and I was happy that we both crashed on turn 1 with Tino, Max and I. Because yeah, if I was crashed and he not, it was not fair.
yeah, I
But
see.
yeah, he crashed too, so... And then he broke his wing on my back of the car. I don't know
Yeah.
why he did that, but he broke his wing.
Okay. Any more questions? Any more comments?
Yeah, I'm leader in the
No.
championship, right?
Let's see.
Because
Eight.
I have scored 19 points because of the pole position.
Yes, and we removed your penalty. And Max was 8th, I guess.
Seventh.
Yes, you're
Seventh
ahead.
was it.
You're ahead.
I have 19 points and he got 6 points. And the gap was 11, so I'm 2 points ahead of him.
And what about him with getting a penalty?
Woo. Who's gonna be penalized?
Maxro.
Is he gonna be penalized, Macro?
Yes, it's very possible.
Why? What did he do?
The lap 1, turn 1.
Oh yeah.
No, that was his mistake. He got hit by me and then he crashed into Alan. But like,
Nee, let the stewards decide. They have to look.
no,
Yes.
fuck you, Alan. It wasn't his fault, that's for sure.
Nah, he should. Yeah, don't give him a penalty. It was a race incident.
I
was
will
happy that
upload
we
my
both
POV
crashed.
and then you will understand why the crash happened.
I was happy that we both crashed. So
But Miko will be the champion.
I almost hit the Haas when I was going through. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the thing. And now I'm lead. Next one is written, so that's fun to do. And please fix the internet or the connections. It was horrible to do.
Okay. So basically, thank you for the race, thank you for the conference. Now it's
well.
El Clasico in 40 minutes, so any team you support?
Huh? What?
Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Barcelona for sure. Fuck Madrid.
Whoa.
Ooh. Okay. Anyway, thanks for the
Bye.
race.
Bye.
Yes. Any questions, Axe? Any comments?
No.
Okay.
I might be.
Extra good job to get me under pressure.
Thank you.
Goodbye,
fun.
guys. See you next week. I'm making the